ways to approach this. Now, everybody gets smoked at every level. The key is finding happiness while playing the game and working on landing the cool new stuff you're trying or finding your own improvement. If you can lose and be happy you remember to anti-air or punish a new thing, then you're doing it right. But truly, it's also just about finding the fun in the game, win or lose. I think a lot of people really lose sight of this. They throw themselves at it and they play fighting games because that's what they do, and they're not playing them and having fun or focusing on improvement or whatever. You don't have to focus on improvement to have fun. Some people play fighting games and their only goal is to land the funny, right?
Sometimes it seems like you have an inherent disadvantage because you're juggling a lot of priorities. So because everyone can potentially put more hours into the game than you, it kind of seems like a disadvantage, but I don't think so. I think not all the time playing the game is equal. And I think a lot of people don't practice something, it's called deliberate practice, where people don't focus on key activities that will make you succeed in these fields, right? I'm a big believer in the 80-20 rule, the Pareto principle. It basically states that for me,
reason number 2, winning and losing is all on you. Real life is messy and complicated, and its ups and downs are not usually entirely your doing. When it comes to school, jobs, relationships, and all the other things we do in life, it can be hard to motivate.
Fighting games are a blessing and a curse. For as long as I've been a gamer, fighting games have always been nearby. Be it my dad beating my ass in Tekken 5, Mortal Kombat's Versus crossover with DC. At one time, Ultra Street Fighter 4 was gifted to me for the 360. Got my ass handed to me there, and eventually quit. Then my 360 got the red ring. Crazy how that was a thing, huh? Arena fighters like the Storm series and Raging Blast satisfied me for a while. The only time I can remember fighting games not being the periphery was when gaming as a whole for me was in decline, and I could firmly be described as a ball and gun gamer. And then it happened. Anthem was announced. Hey! Anthem was released.
Welcome to the voice meter. Anthem fucking sucks.
I know this is a live service game, and I know this is what EA does by a developer, but you cannot make it.
For a moment, it looked like it was all over. My time as a gamer was about to end.
All hail the conquering hero.
But by some miracle that I don't think gets talked about enough, Devil May Cry 5 and Sekiro launched in the same month. I went from despair and hopelessness, having my sense of immersion restored, my gamer essence completely overwhelmed and dominated. Felt the thrill of combat. And I wanted more.
With the drum attack. You a shit talker, we got drum for that. Tryna fist fight, boy, you dumb for that. Stupid. You gon' get a bullet in your lung for that. Stupid. Draco get the cooking.
I couldn't have asked for a more serendipitous set of events to transpire. One after the other, into the other. But see, that created a problem. A problem that barred me from making real progress in both fighting games and stylish character action games. See, these 3 games coming out one after the other on paper sounds like a good thing. But in practice, especially for a ballad and gun gamer leads into a mindset ill-fit for a combatant. A mindset that didn't break for 7 long years. Granted, life and other problems were happening as well. But this trifecta moment was a blessing and a curse. Blessed with the opportunity to re-explore a side of gaming I thought was long gone. But cursed to chase a feeling, a desire that could never be satisfied through abundance. See, once I beat DMC5, I was satisfied and elated, and then I moved on. I fought the Sword Saint to a standstill for 3 days until I took a break, came back fresh, and claimed my victory. And then I moved on.
That this world and all its people are diseased. Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. It's controlled by something great. Memes. The DNA of the soul. They shape our world. They are the culture. They are everything we pass on. They expose someone to anger long enough, they learn to hate.
Sierra Delta, repeat. Stand by. Attention, contact the nearest unit in that sector.